Today, I'm walking you through the stamping process of a barn board stamped concrete patio. And along the way, I want to explain some important facts about stamped concrete that most people never hear until it's too late. Stamped concrete looks decorative, but the process behind it is highly technical. Once concrete is stamped, there's no fixing it, no sanding it, and no hiding its mistakes. What you do in this window determines what the patio looks like for decades. Before stamping even begins, the concrete has already been placed, screeded, bull-floated, edged, and allowed to settle. At this stage, we're not rushing. We're watching the surface carefully because stamped concrete is all about timing. In fact, here's a fact that many homeowners don't realize. The stamping window for concrete is usually only about 20 to 40 minutes long. That window can be shorter on hot days, windy days, or when the concrete mix is stronger or sets faster. So the question becomes, how do you know when the concrete is ready? If you stamp it too early, the stamp sinks in, the grain collapses, and the pattern looks soft and muddy. If you stamp too late, the concrete won't accept the detail, and you end up with a shallow impression that disappears once the surface is washed and sealed. Have you ever seen stamped concrete that looks flat or washed out? That's usually a timing issue and not a bad stamp. So when the surface reaches the right firmness, the next step is applying a release agent. For barn board stamped concrete, powdered release is most commonly used. This does two things. First, it prevents the stamps from sticking to the concrete. Secondly, it adds contrast and depth to the wood grain once the concrete cures. Another fact about stamped concrete is that its color is layered. The concrete itself may be integrally colored, but the release agent adds a secondary tone that creates shadows in the grain. That's why stamped concrete often looks richer after it's been washed and sealed. Without proper release application, stamped concrete can look monotone or even artificial. The release is applied evenly across the surface. It's not dumped in piles or brushed out randomly. Uneven release will show up later with blotches, streaks, or inconsistent colors. At this stage, everything we do is with the finished look in mind. Barn board stamps are long, linear, and directional. Unlike stone, random patterns, or Pennsylvania slate, barn board shows alignment immediately. If the first stamp is crooked, the entire patio will visually pull in that direction. Even if the slab itself is square, the eye will follow the grain. So we establish a straight reference line and build the pattern off of that. When you look at a stamped concrete patio, does it feel calm and natural, or does it feel busy and distracting? That usually comes down to the layout and design. Each stamp is placed carefully, pressed evenly, and lifted straight up and down. We don't rock the stamp, twist it, or slide it. Dragging the stamp smears the grain and ruins the illusion of wood. The goal is to make each impression clean, intentional, and consistent. Pressure control is critical here. Too much pressure and the stamp bottoms out, flattening the texture and making the boards look fake. Too little texture and the grain won't show after washing. We apply a firm, even pressure so the knots, saw marks, and grain detail transfer clearly. Another important fact about stamped concrete is its repetition. Real barn board is imperfect. Boards vary, grain changes, knots appear randomly. If the same stamp is used over and over and over again without rotation or shifting, the pattern becomes obvious and artificial. So stamps are rotated, flipped, and often offset to intentionally avoid this repetition. As the pattern moves across the patio, we're constantly checking alignment, spacing, and depth. We stop, look at the surface from different angles, and make adjustments as needed. This isn't a process you rush. Once it's stamped, it's permanent. Edges and corners are where most stamped concrete jobs fail. Full-size stamps don't fit tight spaces, so flexible skins and hand tools are used to continue the grain. This is where experience shows. If corners are rushed or ignored, they stand out forever. Have you ever noticed how your eye is drawn to edges first? That's why this step really matters. Once the entire surface is stamped, the touch-up phase begins. This includes softening overlaps, sharpening plank edges, cleaning up seams, and enhancing the grain detail where it's needed. We're not trying to make it perfect, but real barn board isn't perfect, but it does need to look intentional. It's really important that that extra step of making this intentional goes through. Here's another fact homeowners often don't hear. Decorative concrete is as much hand finishing as it is stamping. The stamp creates the base texture, but the final look comes from detailing. After the concrete is set enough, the excess release agent is washed off. This step reveals the true texture and color contrast. Would look dusty and flat before suddenly comes to life. The grain deepens, the shadows appear, and the boards start to look real. Once cured, the patio is sealed. Sealing stamped concrete serves several purposes. It protects the surface from moisture, staining, and wear. It deepens color and enhances contrast. It'll also help lock in the decorative finish. For outdoor patios, a breathable sealer with an anti-slip additive is very important. Sealers should protect the surface without trapping in moisture. Have you ever seen stamped concrete bubble or turn white? Usually, this happens when moisture can't escape. A properly installed barn board stamped concrete patio gives you the look of wood without the maintenance. There's no rot, no warping, no staining every year, and no boards lifting or splitting. It's designed to handle weather, foot traffic, and time. Stamped concrete is not the cheapest option, and it shouldn't be. It requires planning, timing, skilled labor, experience. But when it's done right, it creates the surface that feels warm, natural, and intentional. So the real question is, when you look at stamped concrete, are you just seeing a pattern, or are you seeing a process behind it? Because the process is what makes the difference between concrete that looks decorative for a year and concrete that still looks good for decades. And that's the full stamping process behind barn board stamped concrete. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.